comedy movie. Maya Vargas is about to turn 40. She lives in Queens, New York, is an assistant manager at a value grocery store where she worked about 15 years. She very disappointed because she can't got the manager position because she never went to college and get a degree. John tells Maya that she has received an interview for a job at Conglomerate Franklin and Clark. Maya gets sent up to Mr. to meet Mr. Anderson himself. Mr. Anderson impressed with uh, Mr. Anderson impressed with her resume and interest to having her for consult them. Then Maya been hired for consulting job. Maya start her job and because her comment in her interview, the product line getting revamped. It's the beauty line. Zoe want to make their product line more organic while Maya want to go all natural. So so two competing teams are set up and given 10 weeks to come up. Along with that, Zoe revealed that Maya is her mother. In production of their product, Maya has an idea to use silver ginkgo plant, and the product finally working. Anderson tell Maya that her product is chosen and she selected to present in each televised event. Then, during her presentation, she told the truth about herself. She apologized to Anderson and Zoe, but that without lie, a person like her would never had the opportunity. She left and quitting. A year later, she has made a Monday mom into successful business, and finally Maya get back with her boyfriend and she meet Zoe and ask her if they can start over. Zoe agree with Maya.
Mr. Weiskopf, can I have a minute?
You can have two.
Thank you. I prepared for this meeting for weeks.
And you did great.
Look, I put 15 years of my life into the store. And after becoming assistant manager 6 years ago, sales have increased at a record pace. Look, I mean no disrespect, but what do you know about this store, the people who shop here?
I specialize in team building.
Arthur got his MBA from Duke. I think you'll find he's the best man for the job.
No, sir. I am.
Where did you go to college, dear?
I have my GED.
I respect that, I do. But we have minimum job requirements in place for a reason.
And what is that reason?
I want you to know how much we value you and your loyalty.
So, for the first critical incident is about discrimination. Discrimination is defined as the practice of making unjustified distinctions between people based on their groups, classes, or other categories. In this movie, Mr. Wiskoff discriminated towards Maya because she did not have any college degree and only have GED. Maya cannot get her promotion even she worked there for a long time just because of her background education. This is related with equity theory where motivation of an employee usually by their sense of fairness. The effect of this situation is Maya feels unfair and Mr. Wiskoff has lost his trusted employee. It is also give negative impact toward the members in the team. My recommendation for this situation is, as an executive, we have to show a good attitude without give a bad perspective to employees. As a result, employees will be more respectful towards the executive, and also the employees will be more happy working there. The second critical incident showed a Herzberg's motivation hygiene theory. As a career professional, professional appearance is something that should be carried over into our daily life. In this movie, on the first day Maya worked at the new company, she wore a good-looking formal attire with confidence. The situation also showed her professionalism in work. Because of the proper dress code that she wore, actually give a good and positive first impression to her new employer and also colleagues. But her appearance also made Maya be more motivated and confident to work at the new company. As a recommendation for this incident, I should say that professional appearance should be applied in all the companies, not only on the first day of work. By that, it also will create a positive vibe in the company among all the employees. Everyone knew that the way you dress is a reflection of how you view your work and how others see you and your company.
Don't worry, we got this. I mean, I like the smell, but no one else will.
Trying again. Not me.
Nope.
Nada.
Oh, you suck. What? It's glowing. It's glowing. What's it mean?
Vroom's expectancy theory is usually focused on employees' performance, where if they increase their effort in work, reward will come. In this movie, Maya and her team work very hard to make the new product together, and they also make sure to finish it before the day of their presentation. Determination here can show a positive emotional feeling that entails overcoming barriers to achieve a challenging goal. From this situation, it gives positive effect for Maya's team. They have succeeded in their work, and they also got the trust from Mr. Anderson to handle other new projects in the future. Then, their team also got positive impression from other employees and was no longer underestimated. My recommendation for this situation is every employee should improve and show their best performance in work to be trusted by employer and other colleagues. Employees also must set their goal to be achieved successfully without care what others think about them. They must be focused to reach their personal goals.
Want me to? Well, okay. Well, off the top of my head, your Rainforest Mountain Shampoo is excellent, although we only stock the regular version. Your men's shaving gel really moves. But your skincare line is
Yes.
a little behind the competition.
Can you be more specific?
Well, you launched your avocado jojoba line last spring, and we only sold 1,353 units, which is about 70% under the normal range.
And that's just off the top of your head.
Can I talk to you in private?
Just a second. Why do you think they didn't sell, Maya?
Well, your organic line isn't really organic.
Are you kidding me?
According to self-esteem theories, assertive communication is a skill regularly referred to in social and communication training. Being assertive means being able to stand up others people's rights with a positive and calm way without being either aggressive or passively accepted wrong. Mr. Anderson Clark being professional and calm during listen to Maya's opinion about their product. Mr. Anderson do not aggressive when Maya said about their skincare line a little bit behind competition. Effect of this assertive communication, Mr. Anderson's way of communication make Maya feel comfortable to speak up her opinion. This is shown when Maya tell about her opinion. Mr. Anderson accepted with an open heart without any dispute. As a recommendation, it is important skill for he as a chairman being professional and calm during listen to others' opinion.
Wait, you're leaving us for Ron?
It's not because everyone thinks you're delusional for trying to create a new product with just 3 weeks to go. It's just Ron and I are actually going to be working together next cycle, and
Say less. God, that felt good.
I can still
According to self-interest theories, backstabbing consists of unkind and disloyal action of remarks that are likely to harm someone. In this situation, healthy backstabbing among Maya when there is one group of the competition to produce a better product. She not trust to ability of Maya group, so she decide to run out from the group. From the effect from this situation, the way of healthy action make Maya and others feel down, and the action will cause the bad achievement in the competition. As a recommendation, Heidi should not backstabbing toward Maya. She should trust and stay behind Maya no matter what happens. Cooperation in group important to achieve a target.
Thank you, Zoe. Anderson. Thank you for giving me a chance. You know, some people never get a chance because they can't afford the right education or they don't have the degree to get in the right doors. And you're correct, Zoe. Maybe I am where I am today because I wasn't afraid to tell the truth. Even if it hurts. And the truth is, the truth is a lie. For the past 7 years, I've been an assistant manager at the local value shop in Ozone Park. I invented my resume. I never went to Wharton. I never even graduated from high school.
What?
Holy cow.
Cool. I thought it was what I had to do to get in those doors.
And there you are.
I thought none of you would even look at me if you knew the truth. Because I thought I wasn't good enough. So I gave you a version of me. But for better or for worse, I have to be who I really am. And I'm Maya Davia from Queens, New York. That's the real me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lied. To any of you. But this product, not a lie. It's amazing. Chase, Ariana, it's all yours.
What?
Other than that, telling the truth. According to self-concept maintenance, telling the truth in order to indicate that you're telling something and open and honesty without trying to hide anything. Maya be honest in front others during the launch of the product she produced. She telling the truth that she do not have degree and she lie during interview and also she lie in resume. Effect of this situation, the way of Maya speak up the truth about herself is spontaneous and responsible. That is good idea to telling the truth among people to avoid feeling guilty when lying. As a recommendation, Maya should honestly during telling about herself. It will make her life more better and happy, and also focus. And also she can focus in her life and her achievement.
Oh, you are right about that. Harvard undergrad, magna cum laude. Then there's your philanthropy, all the work with the Peace Corps. And, of course, you have got to see her Facebook page.
Her Facebook page.
My Facebook page?
I have been training for Kilimanjaro for months.
Is that right?
Well, Zoe, what do you think?
I think I've seen enough. Thank you for coming in, Maya.
Okay. Thank you.
The next critical incident that we had analyzed in this movie is lie in interview. A lie is an assertion that is believed to be false, typically used with the purpose of deceiving someone. In this scene, Maya has lied all things about herself, such as on the resume and during the interview. Maya makes a false statement about herself in the resume, such as saying that she was an undergraduate at Harvard University. Not just that, Mr. Anderson Clark did not realize that he had found a fake Facebook account of Maya during the interview. This aspect related to the interpersonal deception theory, which involved the deliberate manipulation of information in order to create in another person a false belief. For the effects, this action may cause Maya to have some trust issues with the other employees. Maya will have trouble connecting with other employees. She may also get fired once she gets caught lying about her professional history on her resume. For the recommendations, as a candidate, being honest during the interview about the qualifications, job history, and others is essential. Honesty is the best policy in an interview that will make the candidate more likable and trustworthy.
Maya, please tell everyone where you think the existing skincare line falls short.
Okay. Respectfully, FNC was skewered when they tried to convince people that Neutralis was some new hair growth product when basically it was repackaged shampoo. They felt scammed. So to repeat that pattern...
It's not the same.
You can't say all natural on the front of a bottle and then have a whole list of chemicals on the back.
All comfortably within FDA guidelines.
People don't want to probably not get cancer from a skin cream.
That's ridiculous. But launching an entirely new product line is almost triple the cost of evolving an existing one.
I think people...
Guys, we're all on the same team here, okay? All right?
You know what, maybe we shouldn't be. How about this? Ron and I will thread the needle at profitably organicifying the current line. And Maya and Hildy can cook up something new, all green, within our profit margins.
The next critical incident that we had observed in this movie is the work ethic in meetings. Work ethics is a set of moral principles or values that an employee abides by and uses in their job performance. In a company, positive and negative work ethic may happen. In this scene, a negative work ethic happened, which was Maya try her best to explain her opinion about why the company's product falls short, and Ron suddenly interrupt her explanation. Ron also tried to defend the product and deny all the statements that were made by Maya. This aspect related to the deontological theory, which explained about there will be disagreement of people's idea that need decision. For the effect, this action will cause a situation where Ron and Zoe want to compete with Maya. This attitude will cause the employees to not work together. For the recommendation, Ron and Zoe should respect Maya's opinion about the product. They should work together as a team to make the company's product successful.
We're standing beneath this tree for a very special reason. Consumers are always looking for something natural and real, but they're often overwhelmed by the amount of choices that are out there. Words like paralyzed, confused, and lost kept popping up in our research. We use one bar of soap for our entire body. Why do we subdivide our face?
So we can make more money?
I think FNC has an opportunity to double our market share by giving people what they want and what they need. One organic product that does it all. And that product comes from a ginkgo tree similar to this one. All-in-one ginkgo cream. We estimate we can raise our price per unit by 9% and increase our annual skincare revenue by $63 million. It's a revolutionary idea that we think is really going to take off and signify a new era in skincare. A product that will naturally and delicately make our beauty soar.
The last critical incident that we had observed in this movie is good presentation skills. Presentation skills are the skills that someone needs in delivering effective and engaging presentations to a variety of audience. In this scene, Maya makes a good presentation by explaining the details of the product concisely and clearly. She also has two-way communication with the audience. Not just that, Maya chose a natural environment to do her presentation in. This aspect related to the iceberg theory of presentation, which explained about how to develop presentation content well. For the effect, this action can build more confidence in Maya herself to talk in front of the audience. Good presentation skills can also help to demonstrate Maya's leadership skills. Not just that, the audience can also focus and can be interested in the presentation as well. For the recommendations, everyone must have and practice good presentation skills. This will help us to conduct a presentation well without having any problems. In a nutshell, we have learned and gained valuable knowledge about the critical incident in this movie. We also know how to analyze every positive and negative critical incident. Not just that, the movie highlights various workplace communication skills, we learn about their positive workplace communication skills such as professionalism, assertive communication, and also self-determination. Backstabbing, lying, and discrimination may be the negative workplace communication. Furthermore, we must learn and practice good workplace communication skills. This will help us to build a healthy relationship and environment in our workplace. That's all from us. Thank you.